Boom! Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, none other than yours truly, Chef Scott, coming to you live and uncensored. Hello there, Phoenix Fitness International family. Special shout outs to Master Coach Shalita Gray, aka Coach Lita. Special shout outs to Coach K. Ann, Coach LaShonda, Coach B. Rich, and Coach Free. Good to see you all. Hey, listen, and a special shout out to all of you with the Phoenix Fitness International. As you know, we're in week number 2. You've gone through your detox. You've lost a lot of great weight. You're now dealing with foods that are regular foods. Hey, now uniquely enough, tonight I have on the menu a wonderful stir-fried, vegetable stir-fried. And you know what I thought it would be nice to do? Why don't I go ahead and make a nice vegetable stir fry so you get a chance to see how to go about doing it, how Chef Scott does it. And I do know that some of you are new and you haven't worked with Chef Scott before, but you know what? I like to make things real nice and easy. Another thing that I'm going to be doing today is I want to talk about 2 of the actual vegetables that are in the stir fry, so you'll get a chance to learn a little bit more about the heart healthiness and the nutritional value of those 2 foods. And those 2 vegetables are, number 1, carrots. The number 2 one are the snap peas. So there's a lot of value in it. I know a lot of times when people talk about carrots, they always talk about how it helps the eyes, which is true, but there's so many more benefits to it. And then really, I can't recall, other than Chef Scott, very many people that talk about the health benefits of snap peas. We eat peas all the time, but to know what areas that they benefit, sometimes it's different. Hey, Coach B. Rich, good to see you. So sometimes, like I said, it's different. So I want to go into that first. So let me give the educational part first, and then I'll do the actual cooking next, so you get a chance to see how I go about making the stir fried and make it nice, good, delicious, and nutritious. All right, before I get into even those type of things, let me just say this here. Continue to trust the process. Continue to watch your portion control. In other words, when we're eating our actual protein, make sure that protein is no more than the size of the inside of your hand. That's what you want to make sure of. So actually continue to reinforce that and stay to it. Because again, this is how you're going to be finding yourself losing that weight and losing those inches off the body, okay? Hey, Coach LaShonda, good to see you. So again, those things are very vitally important. Other thing I want to let you all know too is, in these actual meals that we're making and everything that I have on your actual your meal plan list and everything like that, hey, again, I don't mind you doing a variation or a little bit of change, maybe in some of the seasonings that you might put into it, because sometimes people don't like certain seasonings. They may not have all the seasonings, but you know what? It's okay to vary. What I don't want you to do is change the menu. So in other words, if we're having a tuna salad, I don't want you to turn that into a steak salad. Okay? In other words, we want to try to stay with it as much as possible. Now, I do realize that some of you are on the actual vegan plan, which is fine, but I just want to make sure that when we're doing variations or changing things, you can change out the vegetables, things like that, but don't change the main part of the menu, okay? That's all I'm saying. All right. So you all, we're going to get ready to do the thing, as I call it. We're going to do the thing, and get this show started. All right, so talking about 2 of those vegetables that we'll be cooking with today. I told you we're going to talk about the benefits and the health benefits of carrots and also those actual peas. So let me start off first of all. Let's go down the line and talk about the actual carrots. One of the things you need to know about carrots is carrots help to boost your immune system. Eating carrots help to fight and ward off different types of germs and different types of diseases that try to go and attack our body. So eating carrots is really good for that. Another thing that carrots do, carrots promote good weight loss. And believe it or not, we all need that. It breaks down in our body, works as a fiber to cleanse our actual blood, and it helps to promote good weight loss. Hey, Marshaka. Girl, if I pronounce your name bad, please, I'll try to read as much as I can. Marshiko. Okay, how about that? Yeah, I'll go with that. All right. Good to have you on with us also. All right. Another thing that you need to know, benefits of carrots, is that they also help to regulate our blood pressure. And so that's something very good, because a lot of people, millions of people, are suffering from high blood pressure. And because of that, it helps to be able to keep our arteries cleansed and keep actually from us having any fats build up onto those arteries. And as you know, there is no fat in carrots, so that's a good thing. Another benefit to carrots. Carrots are very heart healthy. They promote healthy heart. You know, if you think about it, anything that can work to cleanse our blood and to help foods not get lodged into our actual arteries or stick to the walls of it, it's always going to be to our benefit. So that's good also. So it's good heart healthy for us. Another benefit is that ladies, carrots actually help to subside the pain of menstrual cycles. A lot of people don't know that. See, that's what I was saying. A lot of times people just think carrots good for the eyes, but they also help to alleviate a lot of the pain from menstrual cycles. And I know all of you all can say amen. All right, let's keep moving. It also promotes healthy thinking. That's something that we all need. One of the things that Chef Scott always is into and really promotes a lot is eat clean, you'll think clear. Because what we eat has a lot to do with how we think and how those things go in our mind. So again, when you're eating carrots, it helps our thinking ability. Also, let's talk about the part that we all hear about, the eyes. Carrots are very good for the eyes. Also very good for the teeth. You want to have strong teeth. Want to have strong, like I said, bone into the, like I said, your bones and everything like that for your teeth, and also a good sight for your eyes, your cornea, your retina. Hey, this is what helps out tremendously, eating carrots. So again, even though we know that carrots is like, it's a healthy snack at times, you can take carrots and eat them in anything. You can use a little dip or whatever. You're eating your carrots, or you can cut them up into fibers, use them as, like I said, a type of a garnishing, but they're very good for the body, real good. Continuing on. Okay, believe it or not, carrots are they actually calm the person. They are mood controllers. We call them comfort food, but they're mood controllers. Carrots, eating carrots, bring about, you know, next time somebody gets a hollering at you, you just go and look at them and you say, hey, listen, you want a carrot? Because you getting kind of, hey, give them a carrot, put a carrot in the mouth. That might make them mad if you put the carrot in the mouth, but you know, hey, but that's what they do. They promote actually calmness to our actual body. Another good thing about carrots, they stimulate hair growth. A lot of us have problems with it's called follicles. Follicles are the actual pores where the actual hair grows from in our scalp outside. And when those follicles get clogged and they get shut out, that's why people go bald in some areas of their body or in their head. They don't grow hair and everything because those follicles are closed up. Well, eating carrots promotes strong and healthy follicles so that hair can grow and continue to promote good hair growth. Okay, let's talk about these wonderful snap peas. So talk about peas. Peas, again, like I said, very healthy for the body. So let's go into it. One of the first things I want to talk about with the snap peas and peas actually help to promote a strong digestive system for the stomach. They also help to ward off stomach cancer. Very good to know. Other benefits for the actual peas, they're very high on protein. Very good, very nutritional, have a lot of good minerals, has a lot of good, like I said, protein in the actual peas. They're also great because they're high on fiber. You know, you need to be able to have foods and eat foods that, like I said, that will promote healthiness and heart healthiness and growth. And so peas are very, very good. They're also good on micronutrients. And that's what I'm telling you now about the nutrients, all the different types of value and the vitamins that are into the actual peas. There's a lot into it, and when I get down to the end of my list, you'll get a chance to see, like I said, some of the vitamins that are involved with it also. Okay, they also help to boost our immune system. That is our system that wards and fights off different, like I said earlier, with the actual carrots, at different diseases, different types of germs, different types of bacteria that try to attack our body. Those split peas help to be able to fend those things off, and that's always a plus, and a plus, okay? They also help to lower your cholesterol. For those people who are suffering from high cholesterol, they help to lower and moderate your cholesterol so that you're not actually getting your arteries real clogged with a lot of those fatty tissues and everything. So again, we want to make sure that we're eating clean so that we can make sure that we keep that cholesterol low, and by eating these wonderful peas. All right, what else we got? They're very good. I mentioned earlier, very good, high on fiber, high on protein. Also, they're good and high on energy. You need these types of foods to be able to boost your energy, because throughout the day, and you all know it, when you get going to work, for those of you who work and do strenuous jobs and everything, or if you're just exercising or whatever you do, you need to be able to make sure that you're eating clean and eating these type of foods so that they'll promote actually heart healthiness, and they'll give you stamina to be able to have that boost you'll need when it comes down to being able to exercise and work out. Okay? Hey, Katrina, good to see you. All right. Another thing, that they are good for anti-aging. Anti-aging means that it'll keep you from looking like you're old, and your skin gets all wrinkled up and everything. Now, we do know when you get older, you're going to get those wrinkles. That's just part of it. But it'll help to not have to have them so soon. You know, Chef's about 60, so comes with the territory. But you know what? I'm going to keep it together still. You know what I'm saying? So, again, these are the type of things that you need to know about, like I said, the benefits of carrots, and also with peas. Carrots and peas have two of the same vitamins. One is vitamin A, and that's for carrots, vitamin A, vitamin K, and vitamin C. When it comes down to the vitamins that are in peas, they have vitamin K and vitamin C that are in there. They both have good iron. They're both good on calcium. They're both good on magnesium. They're both good on folate. And there was one other thing I thought potassium. They're all both good on potassium also. So these are, like I said, some of the benefits that you'll get from eating the actual carrots and peas, and that's always a great thing. Are you all ready to start to do this cooking? So what I'm doing, Chef Scott's doing a stir fry today, which is what you all will be making for tonight for dinner. It's going to be fun, it's going to be fast, and it's going to be furious. So y'all ready? Let's go ahead and do it. I can introduce you all to my cooking guests. All right, so I'm going to turn my camera around, because we're in the kitchen. And there we go. And I'm going to turn it around like a this and there. And there we go. Let's go down. Where's all at? Where it all goes down, let's go down there. All righty then. Y'all hear my music in the background? I'm just showing out. That's how Chef Scott does. He just shows out, puts his little Oriental music on and everything like that. And boy, because I'm going to do this thing, this is not going to take long at all. I'm just bringing y'all right down here to all the action. So when all this food gets to going, y'all will be right there in the kitchen. Yeah, there we go. Boom, 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 boom. And I'll put it about right there. Okay, tighten up tripod. Here we go. So today we're going to be cooking with some of my wonderful friends. As you see here, I have the broccoli, beautiful broccoli. And then along with that, I have over here, I have the actual strips of the actual onion. I got in here red pepper, yellow pepper, orange pepper, and green pepper. Pepper it up. All right, in the back here, in the background, I have in here beautiful portobello mushroom, and I also have here, I have sliced in half some wonderful cherry tomatoes. These are mixed cherry tomatoes. I love, Chef Scott loves flavor. He loves the whole thing of the concept of beautiful colors and being arrayed. So yes. And here we go. We just talked about these folks right here. And these are none other than those peas that we talked about. Snap peas. All right. And then we have the carrots. I have these wonderful sliced carrots and everything like that. I'm going to be using today for a sauce and everything. Now, I have on the actual menu, if you want to be able to use soy, you can use the soy. I do a blending of soy. I also put along with the soy, I put in there some oyster sauce, and I put a little bit of teriyaki together. So, generally, that's about a good 2 to 3 tablespoons of that. Okay? Hey, Vanessa, thanks for joining. Okay, let me take you over here to the stove so you can see what's going on there, because I want to start getting it hot. Over there, that's that non-stick, the very non-sticker. I'm going to put it on to like about a medium heat. Medium for me is like about number 4. It may be a little different for you, but for you, you can cook a stir fry, a good stir fry, on medium or a little medium high. That's all. Like I said, it's up to you on that. I just want to bring you on a little bit closer, so when I start doing the cook, y'all will be right there in the pan. I mean, y'all got ringside seats. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so what I'm going to do first, I'm going to put in here my wonderful olive oil. And as I always say, extra virgin olive oil. It's one of the purest oils that are out. And so I like to start out cooking with that. As the actual pan is getting hot, you want to make sure that, again, this is a non-stick pan. So anytime you're dealing with non-stick, or it's a wok, which is a pan, it actually, like I said, it actually is it is non-stick, so you don't want to be able to use utensils in it that are going to be cause it to be scratched at all. So Chef Scott always use plastic utensil. So let me get a chance to show you all. This is like I'm saying when I talk about plastic utensil. So I can put it in there, can stir the actual stir fry around, and I don't have to worry about scratching it. Because if you use these metal materials and everything, it's going to not only scratch it, but it's going to damage your non-stick, and they won't have things that will stick in it anymore, and you really don't want that. So again, we want to make sure that it stays as a non-stick. So I'm going to put the actual 2 tablespoons of oil into the actual pan. Let me make sure. Yeah, I had to make sure I got my oil I'm using. There we go. So it's about 2 teaspoons, or 2 tablespoons, I'm sorry. As I put those actual tablespoons in, what's going to happen, the heat actually from the actual pan is going to begin to shrink the oil up. So when I say shrink the oil, I mean that the actual oil is going to start to come together, and then you'll start seeing little grooves that will come up in the actual oil. And that's when you know that it's really getting hot. So I like to be able to go take my oil, swish it around the actual wok. If you have a pan, then by all means use your pan and everything, because that's fine. I just like the actual, let me tell you this, the benefit of the wok. The benefit of the wok is that different than the pan generally has it where it's flat, and that actual part of it gets heated, the flat part. When you're dealing with a wok, that heat carries on up through the walls, and it actually heats the entire wok. So you're getting heat coming from all parts of it, even the insides that are actually laid up in the top. As you notice in my background, cast iron skillet. Hey, a must have. You need cast irons. Let me just say this too. Your equipment is vital to you being able to cook well. It is. The actual equipment that you use is vital to you being able to cook well, because if you don't have the right materials that you're to be able to cook with, it's not going to come out right. It just doesn't. And then you'll be wondering, I did everything I was supposed to do, but you had the wrong material. And if you don't have the right material, I'm sorry, but it just won't work. Okay? It just won't work. Now I see already it has the consistency that I'm looking for, because like I said, I can see it shrinking up and also having those grooves into the actual oil. As you see it shrinking up now, you see that? Yeah, I told you. Okay, so Chef Scott's going to get ready to start laying in the food. When I generally do a stir fry, I like to put in the larger pieces first, because they break down. It takes them longer to break down. I don't want my actual vegetables to get real soft, that type of thing, but I do want to make sure that they get in there real nice and good. So I'm going to start with these carrots. As you see these carrots. Now what you have to watch out for is when you lay your actual food out and everything like that, a lot of this accumulates water. And water and oil doesn't go together. So again, I'm going to make sure that I don't have that water onto it. And when I lay it into the actual pan or the wok, I'm going to lay it away from my body, so I'm not going to get this splat coming back at me, because I don't want to get burnt. If you get burnt, my goodness, you're going to really feel bad. And you hear the oil already talking. Always watch your oil too, because sometimes you can tell if your oil is too hot, it will, like I said, you'll get a lot of smoke that'll come back at you, and you don't want that. If you start getting that, you can just know your oil's too hot. So after you take things out of your actual bowls or whatever you keep them in, then just put your bowl onto the side, because the least you have in your hand, the better you can cook. Believe me. Okay, here we go with the snap peas. Yeah, we're getting it in. Just putting the snap peas in. All righty then. Beautiful. All right. Bowl on the side. Let's get the broccoli. Broccoli. Nice. You know the beauty of this too. Hey, you all, I'm telling you, y'all are blessed. Let me tell you this. Chef Scott's gonna give y'all some inside scoops. When you go, this entire meal that I'm making today will feed easily a family of about 3, and it may even be 4. You know, because again, I don't know how much they're eating. You know, I know how much you're eating, but I don't know how much everyone else is gonna eat. The thing is that when you're actually making a meal like this, believe it or not, stir fries are always good. Here we go. But you can save money with the stir fries. And what I say about saving money is this whole thing that I'm putting together right now cost me about $2.50. $2.50. And like I tell people, hey, you can go to it's about time to stir it some. You can go to your local stores, like your local Dollar General stores. And like I said, go there and you can get some bags of stir-fried vegetables. And like I said, get 2 different bags. You get 1 bag of the actual stir-fried vegetables, which will have the snap peas, the broccoli, snap peas, the broccoli, the carrots. It'll have a little bit of yellow onion into it. Or not the yellow onion, but it'll have a little bit of yellow peppers into it. And then you get another bag with just all peppers, the sliced peppers. It'll have the red pepper, the yellow pepper, the orange pepper, and onions into it. And that means that only costs $2. The only thing that's going to be different is that I actually have, that I'm going to be adding to this just a little bit, it's going to be the actual tomatoes, the actual cherry tomatoes, and the actual portobello mushroom. That's the only difference. So that'll be all together probably maybe about $4. But I mean, come on. I mean, that's a big saving, and it's really good. So I'm going to take it this time. I'm going to do a little bit of seasoning onto it. Because I'm using a soy sauce, I'm not going to be putting any sea salt into it. Because again, if we don't want to overcomplicate it and put too much sodium into it, because again, that will affect the actual, the healthiness of your meal. So right now I'm going to use a garlic powder, and I'm going to use actually some black pepper. So here's garlic powder. I'm only going to use about actually a half a tablespoon of garlic powder. Actually, it'd probably be about a half a teaspoon, but hey, it's all good. You do it to taste. That's the garlic powder, and then I got some black pepper. Where's my black pepper? Black pepper, come to me. Oh, here it goes. I'm saying to myself, how's my black pepper going to hide? There it goes. Hiding on me. All right. It'll be about a half a tablespoon. Just trying to do it where my hand's not all up in the way. All righty then. Got the wonderful black pepper into it. Now in the end, I'm going to be adding on to it at the end. I'll be adding on to it the actual, as I mentioned earlier, my actual sauce, where I have the teriyaki mixed along with a little bit of soy and also a little bit of the actual oyster. And that would be, you just do that evenly, whichever ones that you use. So if you want to do all 3 of them, then just do it evenly distribution. So if you do like a half a tablespoon, you can do a half a tablespoon of each of them, or a whole tablespoon. You just have to be able to see how much of it you really want on your actual food, and that's what's important. All right, we're getting it in here. You know about what time it is when I'm about at this point, and I'm starting to stir these vegetables around, and all that flavor is coming back in my nose. And the first thing that Chef Scott always says, whoever invents smell-o-vision will be a rich person. Talk to people, find out who can invent it, because again, this smells so good, and it's like I said, it's delicious and nutritious. And look at these vibrant colors. I mean, my goodness, I don't know about you, but I mean, this is just woo. I love it. Love it. Yeah. And I'm looking at this, like I said, I'm letting it cook in here thoroughly. And not that it's actually uncooked, but I'm putting that heat in it. That's why I'm stirring it into it. So I'm getting the heat into it so it all becomes heated. And then when I get a chance to put my actual mushrooms and the actual tomatoes into it, it's going to be really great. So at this time, I'm going to get ready to put some of the mushrooms and tomatoes into it, because I want to give it all these great flavors and make it look real good. I mean, this is beautiful. Wow. I don't know about you, but sometimes, I mean, if you think about it, how our food looks has a lot to do with the cravings that we have about things. If you just throw together food any kind of way, it doesn't look like anything. Who wants to rush and eat something that they don't even like how it looks or how it even tastes? Something like this with all these various, like I said, all these various colors, the food, the blends that go along with this, it is fabulous. Chef Scott's going to be, actually, like I said, putting on to the end of this, I'm going to be putting also, adding some sesame seed to this also. So it's going to be this fabulous. I'm getting ready to add into it now my actual sauce that I put together. As I told you, it's an oyster, teriyaki, and soy. I'm about to put that into it so you get a chance to see how it looks when I put it into it. And here we go. We're talking about 2 tablespoons. Beautiful. Beautiful. And it's only about 1 minute. That's all you have to do is just add that to it for about 1 minute. Because again, we're not trying to soften up all the vegetables and everything like that. No, we're actually trying to be able to stir this together so it blends with all the actual nutrients from the rest of the vegetables also. And not only that it blend, but I mean, it just will be arrayed and so beautiful. When I do the plating on this, you all know how I am. Chef Scott, once he finishes with the cooking, he's going to go and do a beautiful plating. And then after I finish my plating and everything, I'm going to post it onto you all's page so you'll get a chance to see exactly what it is. And then last but not least, that's when I throw on my wonderful sesame seed, which actually, just like I said, gives another layer of flavor, look, and it's great. So here's sesame seed, just shaking it onto it. Doesn't have to be but so much. But my goodness, does that look good or not? I mean, that's real talk right there. I want y'all to see that real nice up close. That's where the goodness is all laid into it. All that flavor, all that goodness. And it's got stir-fried vegetables. Woo! You got that. Also, I talked about the benefits of the carrots, also the benefits of the snap peas. I mean, come on, what more do you want, people? What more do you want? Again, hey, I love doing this. Let me go ahead and give you all a little bit of FaceTime so I can. I'm finished right now, so since I'm finished, let me go ahead and turn off your stove. Anytime you stop cooking, turn your stove off. If you don't want your food to cook anymore, then take it off that eye. Right now, I actually have it off, so it's going to seem like it's going up high, but it's actually going to simmer down and everything like that. So let me just go ahead back here and talk with you all just for one more minute, so we can all get in it. I'm going to raise the cam up. All right. Time to give Chef Scott a little bit of his Chef Scott FaceTime. Boop. Here he goes. All right, let me turn him around a little bit. And there we go. There you go. All righty then. So again, thank you all so very much for joining me today. It was, like I said, it's a fun time. I love cooking, you already know. And that's what I would say to you. Encourage yourself or encourage whoever that is in your house that does cooking and everything, because again, cooking is an art. It really is. And if you enjoy cooking and you get an opportunity and you're making these foods, make your foods look restaurant worthy. When you all post your foods, and I've seen some of you post your foods, some excellent cooks in a group and everything, and hey, by all means, special kudos to you all. You're putting out their food. Make sure that not only are you putting your food out, but encourage other people with their food also, because we're all in this together. Even though you belong to individual teams, but your team needs you. They need your encouragement. They need you to be able to get in there and say, hey, you know what? We're going to be doing this together, and we like your encouragement. So by all means, let people know. Great presentation. I love what you put together. It's not just all about us, but we're better together. Okay? So again, hey, we do know this is, like I said, week 2. You just saw tonight's dinner made real nice and easy. Chef Scott's not trying to make things complicated at all. And like I said, have fun with it. That's the big thing. Have fun with it. Keep on eating clean. Lose the weight. Keep on making sure that you understand. And like I always tell people, don't get so concerned on how many pounds you lost. So don't stay off the scale. Don't keep going on the scale every day, because the scale will fool you. There'll be times you didn't lose a pound in 3 or 4 days, and then the next day you lose 3 or 4 pounds. I don't get it. I don't have to understand it. All I know is what it does, you know. So again, I'm so happy to have had the opportunity to be with you all. I will be posting this. I'm also going to post also on your site in just a few minutes after I get off this actual line here. I have a chart, one of Chef Scott's charts on the benefits of carrots and also on the benefits of split peas. So you get a chance to see peas and carrots, more the benefits, so you don't have to write the information down. It'll be right there posted for you so you'll be able to see. And I'll be posting this meal so you'll get a chance to see that also. And believe it or not, Chef Scott's through with everything for today with you all. Again, thank you all for joining in. Hopefully I said something that has sparked your interest and knowledge, gain a little more knowledge on the benefits of the split peas and the actual snap peas and the carrots, and also how to go about preparing a good stir fry. All right. So again, if I said something that you like, Chef need love too. That's what Chef was trying to get around to. He loved thumb ups and hearts and all that kind of stuff. And I appreciate you all coming out, taking the time to be with me and sharing with this actual session. So without any further ado, keep on eating clean, because the best is yet to come for you. Take care. God bless. We'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.